Hi there everyone, it's Zekeziel here, and welcome to my Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines playthrough. First time playing through, and after reading through what everyone who responded to the community post had to say, definitely going with Clan Tremere on this one. Partly because I just really like magic in pretty much anything that has magic. It was tempting though to try and play as the great and mighty Kevin. But I think I'll try to play to play a persona. Let's see, and I briefly looked over earlier here what these different stats do, and I think I'll go point in dexterity to, to help because I imagine sneaking helps with avoiding masquerade breaches, as well as avoiding the attention of people I just generally don't want the attention of. Which goes back to the whole masquerade breach thing. And I think I'll go with a point in perception, a point in intelligence, because since it says that inspection helps notice hidden details, I imagine that'll come in quite handy at times. And knowledge is power, so why not grab some research? As for knowledges, thinking point in scholarship for more research, point in investigation for more inspection, and a point in computer because unlike some vampires who don't know what a telephone is I actually know what a computer is. Let's see. And since what it said for thaumaturgy and the blood cost, I don't know how large of a blood pool I'll have. So, in addition to going into blood magic, I am going to put a point into firearms, so I have something ranged to fall back on. And let's see. Being brawl, dodge, intimidation, subterfuge. Think I'll go with a point in dodge and a point in subterfuge. Okay, looks good. Well, let's see how this goes. Also, I hope you guys can actually hear the game properly. Streamlabs is having some issues. I was trying to stream earlier and it just wouldn't comply.
I want to show you something.
Oh. So a night of debauchery ends up with getting turned, rather embraced. How much time passed? Oh, and we've both been staked.
Good evening. My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken.
Oh?
As prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests.
Oh.
However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as, up to tonight, I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death.
Final death, I assume.
Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society,
The venture
lest we endanger all of our blood.
Not the pale one with the Ozzy Osbourne glasses.
Forgive
but
me.
The prince.
Let the penalty commence.
Oh, beheading.
Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that
This is bullshit!
Oh, I think I saw...
All I'm saying is that he better not do it.
if Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish, I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening.
Okay, so it is against Camarilla rules to embrace people without permission, which also makes a lot of sense in regarding, what I know about what the
Your sire,
Sabbat do.
tragic, my apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire.
So essentially, I'm going to be his pawn.
This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
By the way, the whole thing where... Oh, no, he's in fact... Ah, yes, suppressing the beast and trying to maintain their humanity so they don't just devolve into the bloodthirsty monsters that most people consider them to be. Ah. Oh,
What
Mercurio,
a
I see.
scene, man. Woo-wee. Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
Sure, why not?
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
Well, I don't know why, but I just get the feeling he's a Bruja. It's probably because because of Shitbeard from Hunter the Parenting. Let's see.
Don't worry, kiddo, you'll adjust. I'd love to explain it all, but time's a-wasting. You want some help or what?
Fair enough. Could definitely use the help.
Why don't we, step out back here?
You go from having being a one-night stand with a stranger to becoming a vampire, or to being someone's patsy.
Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least, you know? Could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
Nope.
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. You're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne, plus your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time. Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car. All right. You go down there, casual like. You creep up on him, then bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so naturally you think you've done it 1,000 times already. Forget that comic book crap, kid. It don't work that way. Now go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain him dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill him.
Understood. Especially since he's an innocent person, who, to my knowledge, isn't deserving of death. I wonder how much that blood pool even represents. Let's see. Wow. That car looks like it doesn't even have wheels on it. Here we go. He'll be fine, I assume.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah, you're feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
By the way, I kind of wonder how often vampires in World of Darkness have to feed compared to the vampires in Warhammer Fantasy. Because in Fantasy, once they learn to control their thirst, vampires can go years between feedings. You know, I would love a cape.
All
If it's
right,
possible.
now, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Oh, such as?
Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still, a chance at immortality's not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
Oh? Well, I assume live forever in that as long as I feed every now and then and someone doesn't murder me, I'll be fine. Which, from what I know of vampire politics, and well, just people getting involved in politics in general, yeah, I have a feeling I'm gonna get swept up in something, and hopefully not die as a result.
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, it's worthless. A cross? Pfft, shove it right up their ass. A steak? Only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you. Running water? That's no problem. I bathe.
He aids occasionally.
Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire? That's real trouble. Sunlight? Well, you catch a sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
Ah,
Okay now. The fuck is this? Look, you get inside here and head upstairs. Meet up with me. We'll just go see what the ruckus is.
see. Ah. It sounds like a war zone out there. Ah. Feels a bit floaty. What's this? Ah, lockpick. Ah. I'm gonna switch to first person for this. It sounds like a war zone out there.
Come down here. Stay away from the windows. Oh, it's a Sabbat raid. The Sabbat? They're,
Ah.
Christ,
The vampire supremacists.
The lair. The Sabbat. Well, they're mostly mindless, bloodthirsty assholes. That's all you need to know for now, alright?
Fair enough.
The Sabbat got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd raise a little hell and put a little heat on the new prince. No time for a rundown. Job one, get out of here alive. Sabbat might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck, like raging savages. Nothing a fledgling like you wants to mess with.
Especially given their penchant for diablerie.
Shh.
I assume.
Heads up. Back away.
Oh, that's the guy who decapitated our sire. That's cool. I have no idea what clan he's from or how he did that.
Dumb, frenzied Sabbat bastards. Alright, we gotta vamoose out the back quick. I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
On it. There is a lot happening. Ah, door's locked. Let's see. Ah. So lockpicking is based on just time then. You know, funny thing in Skyrim, because the lockpicking minigame,
Shortcut.
it's kind of funny.
Well, nicely done, though. Not exactly an angel in life, were you?
I know how to handle
Cool.
myself.
Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act, take notes from those Sabbat assholes. You're a big bad vampire. Yeah, great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go roar and you beat your chest, and that's what you can expect.
Yeah, I assume.
It's the same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's why the wolf doesn't want the sheep to know he's there. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento. And it's why you didn't know any of this when you woke up this morning. Keep our secret, and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well, it ain't a casual thing for a fledgling like you. That party back there with the guy in the suit and the Magilla Gorilla? The assholes that put your sire to death? That's the Camarilla. They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one.
Yeah, and I assume definitely well, for one, I would not want to mess with them, and I doubly wouldn't want to mess with someone who can just vaporize another vampire like that with a wave of his hand.
Alright, now don't worry, because I know the area a little, and you know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings.
Also, given the amount of politics I've already been exposed to, I think it's a fair assumption that there's no completely good or good guys in any of this. Big web of manipulation.
You do what you gotta do. Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. These will be the least of your sins before the night's out. So look around here. We gotta get out the back there through that magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
Alright. Elysium. Vampire combat or disciplines are allowed except blood buff while lockpicking. Alright. Masqueraders break. Ah, okay. Ah. Oh yeah, also, what I was mentioning earlier about how I find the lockpicking in Skyrim funny by comparisons, because even a master lock in Skyrim, you can unlock it from the very beginning, and because of how the minigame works, and because of a little thing that I picked up when I was playing it, where we just tap the key and listen for the sound. And that way you have a better chance of actually picking the lock without breaking your pick. Let's see. I can become. You prompted to press C to attempt your hacking feat. Equal to or greater than the difficulty. Successful. Ah. So I wonder if this is going to be another time-based thing. That was the wrong one. It was Control C. Okay, that... Not it. Oh, it's E then. C. Ah. Some of those old computers. Shop. Go. Unlock. Go. There we go. See. You know, I wonder if the lockpick I used earlier was actually consumed, or that only happens when lockpick breaks. Ah, key to the stairwell.
There we go. Now take that keycard and head out the back. I'll meet you out in the alley there. I'm gonna check out things from topside.
Good luck with that, and hope you don't die. Let's see. Ah. So, I for inventory. Oh, I still had the lockpick. Great. Let's see if there's anything around here to nab. There we go. Stairwell. You know, kind of wonder. So I'm glad I did not get killed by that, but I am aggravated damage. Oh, yellow. So yellow damage takes longer to heal. But yeah, I kind of wondered, are vampires supposed to just
Fucking waste of
disintegrate like
unlife,
that?
you Sabat Vatos. You get winged? Hey, look at them potholes. Those will close up soon enough. Better feed, though. There's someone down the stairs here. It's not the freshest catch, but he'll do.
Yeah, I kind of assume that that what you prey on is gonna have an effect of sorts. Like kind of like the saying, "You are what you eat."
Well, when it comes to feeding, it's quality blood you're looking for, not the quantity. Bums and lowlife don't pack the same punch that a healthy, well-bred human will. Juice bags with a pedigree. That's the good stuff. But you gotta take what you can get. You ever had a PhD, kid? Ooh, that's good stuff.
Ah. So channeling my inner Hannibal Lecter and dining on high society.
Remember what I said, though. Don't kill them. At least not the innocent ones. You're a monster now. Make no mistake. One of the damned and the fallen. You need to hold on to every last shred of humanity you have. An innocent's an innocent. You kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you a piece of your own humanity. Bring you closer to that beast you got welling up inside you.
Ah.
The beast, it's always there. It's waiting to take over. When it does, it's like a wild animal wearing your skin. Desperate, scared, reckless. He'll do anything to survive, and it's you that has to deal with the consequences.
You know, that's kind of like how, actually, humans, when you think about it, kind of have that to a much lesser extent in them, considering the things that people will turn to when they get really desperate, and when the brain basically starts shutting down the parts that actually inhibit you from doing some of the things that you'd otherwise swear you'd never do.
I said innocent humans. If some asshole levels a 12 gauge your way, you drain him, skin him, and bash in his skull. Self-preservation is a vital part of humanity, after all. My favorite part, in fact.
Oh yeah, also... Oh, yeah, our earlier thought that I went off on a tangent from, are vampires supposed to, like, disintegrate like that? Because I got, like, when they die, because I got the impression from Hunter the Parenting that they only really do that when they get killed by sunlight, and that otherwise they just rapidly degrade to the point where they look as if they died the same day that they were embraced.
The only way to fight the beast is to keep in touch with your humanity and don't go hungry. It's a fine line.
Ah,
All right, now go feed.
understood.
Careful, though. He's gonna drain fast.
So careful not to kill innocent people, but some jackass who decides to say, I don't know, try and mug me or something, or try to kill me, they're fair game. Although I will say, skinning him, I could maybe turn that skin into a lampshade, or if I wanted to get in touch with my inner Drukari, where take his face and turn it into a mask. I, however, am more partial to shoving a pole up them and putting them out in the field, like Daddy Vladdy.
And a crab nibble, and this one's got crab nibble, all got a crab nibble.
I have no idea what he's on about crab nipples, but I kind of like this guy. He's a funny drunk.
Not quite as good, huh? You could do worse. There's some rats down the way. You think I'm kidding? You can survive feeding on animals if you can stomach that kind of thing.
Ugh. You know, I'd probably avoid eating rats, but that's just because of experience in dining on Skaven. Skaven don't taste very good. Well, I guess that means I don't have to floss. Get a single blood point. No impact, Maddie. They don't react well when they see live rats being sucked on. Are the rats around here? Oh, in the alleyway near the dumpster, I assume? I can just grab one and keep it in my inventory. Guess not. I am sorry, rat. But you were but you had to be sacrificed.
You rat sucker. Hey, I don't care what you do, but just so you know, polite vampire society looks down on that kind of thing. Keep it down. Got someone around the way here.
Oh.
Not too much of a threat by himself, but you never know if there's more in shouting range. You're gonna have to sneak past. The building across from us with the garage door, there's some double doors on the far side. I'll meet you inside. Just stay low and stick to the shadows, and don't let him see you. All right, go.
Let's see. Us. It's if they're looking your way. Say yellow. Ah. It's kind of, you know, knowing what their chances of seeing me, if they happen to look my way, is a handy thing to have. Let's see. It's a far side. The far side of the building in the garage door. Get past that guy up ahead. go.
Keep it quiet. They're inside here. Seems that shovelhead outside just got separated from his pack. He's wounded too. Go take care of him. Don't worry. He's probably greener than you.
Oh,
The
I wonder what he can
Sabaki,
tell.
they don't have the most rigorous training program. In fact, that poor sod is lucky if he knows he's a vampire.
Oh yeah, embrace someone, smack him over the head with a shovel, and then bury them in a shallow grave.
He's probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that, make shock troops, cannon fodder, put him out of his misery.
You know, after getting shot at,
He is a vampire, so be ready.
I'll
Go
keep
get
that
him.
in mind. Strength and brawl. Ah, so directional combat. Attack mode key. So H is holster. Tab is attack. What are the different attack modes then, I wonder? C. Turn. Oh, that's what that was. Plan. Way. And sneak attack. And next snap. It's mine now. Let's see. Key. Ah. Ah. Fine. Armor. Ah. Okay. Go. And the holster. And it's kind of a little bit slippery.
That's that. Sounds like you got another pack moving in, though. The Saban are going all out. You better head underground, avoid stray bullets.
Sounds
All
like
right,
a good
head down
idea.
into the basement through the grate in there. Keep that tire iron handy. I'll be there in a minute.
Ah, so down through a grate. Ah, here it is. Before I go down there, okay, no, I can't open that. Is oh, that's why it was. See, combat is not the only situation. Ah, so domination response costs blood. Okay. Persuasions. Okay. So seduction is Slaneshi pink. Persuasion is Zinchian blue. Domination is Cornate red. And intimidation is Nurgle green. Makes enough sense, I guess. Although I really would have thought the intimidation would have been red, but I guess that was already taken by domination.
Stop! You! Just stay back. Keep your distance.
This guy.
Now who the
there we
hell
go.
are you? You involved in all this? Because I'm gonna radio this in and SWAT will be all over this place.
Let's see. Men don't. Let's try a bit of persuasion.
No. Well, I left my radio in the Caprice anyway.
Ah, so he was bluffing.
Yeah, okay. Alright. This way. This will lead us up to the warehouse. We can maybe sneak out that way.
You know, I'll tell him to go ahead and see if maybe he distracts Sabat for a bit, just in case there's some down there. Well then. Ah. This one is a gangrel, given those odd fingers, I assume.
Not sure what's going on. Sounds like the Sabat's getting scattered. I'm gonna keep an ear to the ground. Be careful going forward here. Could be a whole mess of them holed up.
Ah, just my luck. You know, unfortunate that that guard did not drop his gun. And that was a misclick. Passive targeted. Oh. Scroll the mouse wheel. A temporary bonus to all your physical attributes. Okay, so I guess. Oh, right, that's blood heal, so I'll get blood buff. Excellent. Unique disciplines. Dominate. See people. You know, I'm also kind of surprised that that guard didn't decide to shoot the, well, you know, the what to him would have looked like a deformed person who was just kind of standing there. Suspects isn't a masquerade violation. Oh, let me see who's friend and foe. He's or passive, but it has a timer. That did not turn out quite as I expected.
I think they're clearing out. There's no need to go stirring up the hornet's nest till we know the score, though. Head through here. You'll come to an elevator around the way.
I'll meet you over there.
Meet you there. Don't let them catch you.
No problem. Oh, quick time. I assumed I'm supposed to go towards that door. Unless, wait. L.
Go on ahead. Just keep it down.
Okay, yeah, so I'm supposed to go. But he's blocking the way. Is there any way to actually get past him? I probably was supposed to have that conversation with him from the other side of here. No. Ah. Well, it looks like I'll probably have to do something. Let's see. Oh, this whole time I've been forgetting to save. Oh, so there was an autosave. Well, I guess I'll end here, and then see where that autosave takes me. I may have to run through this again to get back up to this point to make sure I'm not soft locked. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Well, watching me progress this far through the tutorial. And I'll continue next time, but for now, ta-ta!